But when we check out and the autopilot takes over, the autopilot has the exact same resources as we do. Exact same resources. So the more tools we build in here to be better human beings, the stronger our dark side also becomes when it's in the ruling faculty. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 6. This is Episode 66 of Stoicism for a Better Life. I'm your host, Anderson Silver, recording this episode for what appears to be the 100th time. I think it's 4th or 5th by now, but it just feels like it took so much effort. But I know you guys have been patient with me. The work is ongoing. I'm not done yet, far from it, both the camera work and the microphone work. But we're getting there. I think the quality, you're going to appreciate this. And that's why I'm re-recording this episode today on February 19th, when it's being released in just a few hours. So Anderson's got some work to do today. But the reason I want to do a quick re-recording is you guys deserve the quality. I know it's been crap. So I hope you can deal with the weird video angle here. I don't know, maybe we'll keep it. The video is less important. As long as you can see me and my facial expressions and make fun of my goofy look, that's cool. I just want you guys to be able to hear what I have to say, and I think this is going to work a lot better. So let's get to today's episode, which is brought to you by this new microphone, courtesy of all my patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I keep improving. Last year was the website, this year it's the equipment. But I digress. Today's episode is dedicated to Dhruv. Dhruv is a listener who reached out a few weeks ago and said, "Hey man, it took me 3 minutes to find you online. And even when I did, it was difficult to find your links. They were all over the place." He said, "I found your YouTube link and that was about it." Dhruv then asked if I can put a link tree on my profile. So I said, sure, no problem. And then I immediately looked up what a link tree is. And then I realized it's a really good value-added resource. So now I have the link tree for all of you to be able to find all my platforms really easily. Thank you, Dhruv. And his insignia will be somewhere on the screen. When I got inspired by Dhruv for this episode, I immediately thought of one of my most favorite quotes from one of my most favorite philosophers, Friedrich Nietzsche. In his seminal work, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, the quote is from the chapter On the Tree on the Mountain. You see how I got the inspiration now? Nietzsche says, or rather, Zarathustra says, "It is the same with man as with the tree. The more he seeks to rise into the height and light, the more vigorously do his roots struggle earthward, downward, into the dark, the deep, into the evil." Now, I come back to this quote often because it's applicable in many different aspects of life. Actually, I can apply this to next week's episode as well, on love. But for our purposes today, basically what Nietzsche is saying is, look, you guys, even as we try and improve, even as we get better, as we build these skills to become better human beings, we can never forget that we still have a primitive side, a quote-unquote evil side, a side that likes to do bad things for the wrong intentions, a side we disagree with, a side we're trying to fix. And this fix is a forever thing. It's not a one-time fix that lasts forever. This is a forever project. And so you can never stop being vigilant. You can never stop thriving towards virtue and greatness. And what is virtue and greatness? Not perfection. It's trying your best. So you just have to keep trying. That's all this quote is saying. You know, we're here to become better. We're building tools to be able to manage our emotions, or rather do the right thing even when we're emotional. But when we check out and the autopilot takes over, the autopilot has the exact same resources as we do. Exact same resources. So the more tools we build in here to be better human beings, the stronger our dark side also becomes when it's in the ruling faculty. So we must remain vigilant to, one, keep us in the ruling faculty, us being the rational mind, the consciousness, not the body's mind, not the autopilot. Don't check out. Two, it's okay that we take a step back every now and then. We just have to be vigilant and try and get back to ourselves as quickly as possible. Because the longer we stay in the domain of that which is not in our control, the longer we leave our dark passenger, our roommate, if you will, in our ruling faculty, the more decrepit we get and the more we fall back into bad habits. Doesn't mean we're done for. We will recover. But hey, the further you slide down, the more you have to climb up. So just try your best. By making an effort to change one moment in your day, by becoming a little bit more virtuous, That's one less decrepitness that you have to fix tomorrow. Never stop being awesome, you guys. Never stop improving. Keep doing your best because there's people out there like me who's rooting for you. We're all in this together, and I'm rooting for you. Talk to you guys next time.